This session is on percentages. It is in a part 3. Please look at the part 1 to know the basics. Okay. If we're solving the problems says that what is an error percentage, what is a change percentage, and so on. Okay. We're also solving the problems on elections and votes. Okay. Please like, share, and subscribe this particular channel. Type 4 problems. Okay. Formula is nothing but error percentage is equal to new number minus true number into 100. Okay. When you will be using this particular formula is nothing but if you given that in the question the student has to multiply a number with 2x. Okay. Instead of multiplying with 2, he has divided by 2, x by 2. Then what is an error? They would be asking. Okay. I'll be giving one example of such type of question. Okay. See the question here. It is given that a number x is mistakenly divided by 10. Okay. So the number is nothing but x by 10. Right. And it is saying that if being multiplied by 10, okay, but the number has to multiply by 10, it becomes 10x. Right. Instead of multiplying, he divided by 10. Okay. Then what is the percentage of error? We have to find it out. Okay. We know the formula for it. Right. Error percentage. Error percentage is equal to nothing but new number. What is the new number? X by 10, isn't it? New number. What is the true number? 10x, isn't it? True number, right? Then just substitute the values. It becomes x by 10 minus 10x by true number is nothing but 10x into 100, right? Just substitute the values. You get as 10 into 10, it becomes 100. 100 minus 1, it becomes minus 99x by 10 and 10, it becomes 100. It becomes 100x into 100. Right? X's get cancelled. 100 get cancelled. So which is nothing but equal to minus 99 percentage. So answer is option A. Okay. Similar type of question will be solving one more. Okay. Come to next question. A student multiplied a number by 3 by 5 instead of 5 by 3. What is the percentage of error in calculation? Okay. First we understand the question. They're saying that a student multiplied a number. If you consider a number as an x, okay, by 3 by 5, the number becomes nothing but 3 by 5 x, right? Instead of 5 by 3. But the actual number he has to multiply is nothing but 5 by 3 x, right? What is the percentage of error? We have to find it, right? We know the formula for error percentage, right? Error percentage is nothing but equal to new number minus true number by true number, right? Into 100. What is the new number here? As nothing but 3 by 5 x, right? And true number is nothing but 5 by 3 x. Isn't it? True number. Then we can substitute the value. It gets us 3 by 5 x minus 5 by 3x by 5 by 3 x into 100, right? Then just take an LCM here. It becomes 15, right? It becomes 15. This becomes 9 x minus 25 x into, just substitute the value here. It gets us 3 by 5x into 100. Here we get as minus 16x by 15 into 3 by 5x into 100. One side goes by 5, right? Then x get cancel. 5 into 5, 25. It goes by 4, right? 4 into 16 is nothing but equal to minus 64 percentage. But they are saying ignore the negative, so it becomes positive, right? So answer is option B, percentage of error. Come to type 5 problems. Okay, it is based on elections and oaths. No any formulas are there for this particular type of question. By solving the problems, you can better understand the concept. Okay, Now we will be solving one of the problem on it. So the question here, it's saying that in an election consists of two parties, A and B. So there are two parties, A and B, right? Again they are saying the party A secures 25% of total votes more than party B, right? If you consider the total votes as T, okay, then A would be securing more than B by how much? 25% of a total votes. If you consider B votes as X, then A would be securing 25 percentage of total votes plus X is secured by A now, right? Again, they are saying where party B gets 15,000 votes. They are given the X value is nothing but 15,000, right? Again, they are saying by how much votes does B lose the election. So, see here, A and B are in the election, and B is losing by how much? Is nothing but both of them are getting XX, but B did not got this much amount, 25% of T. So how much B has lose is done by 25% of total votes. So we have to find the value of 25% of T. We have to find it out, right? For this one, first we define the value of a total number of votes, right? If you consider this one, right? How many votes are there? A and B, right? Is nothing but total votes, right? A would be getting some votes plus B would be getting some votes, which is nothing but total votes, right? So just substitute the values. What amount of A is getting is nothing but 25% of T is nothing but 25 by 100 into T plus X votes by A plus B would be getting how much is nothing but X is nothing but total votes, right? It goes by one side, it goes by four side. So if you substitute the value here, we get as 3 by 4 T is equal to nothing but 2x. We know the x value is nothing but 15,000. So just substitute the value, we get 3 by 4 T is equal to 2 into 15,000, right? So it goes by 1 it goes by 5 side becomes 5,000, right? Again 2 into 5 it becomes 10, 10 into 4 it becomes 40,000. So T is equal to nothing but 40,000. Total votes we got it, but you have to find the value of 25% of T. Then we get as 25 percentage of T. We have to find it out, which is nothing but 25 by 100 into 40,000, right? One side goes by 4, right? Again here 4 get cancelled, right? It becomes 10,000. So B is losing by how many votes? Is nothing but 10,000 votes. So answer is option B, right? Resolving few more problems on it. Come to the next question. 12% of the voters in the election did not cast their votes. In this election, there are only two candidates. Win by an obtaining 45% of total votes and defects is revealed by 2,000 votes. The total number of votes in the election. Okay, first we understand the question. Okay, they're saying that 12% of voters in the election did not cast their votes. First, we'll be considering that total votes. Okay, consider that total votes is equal to X. First should be considering, which is nothing but 100%. Again, they are saying 12% of the voters in the election did not cast their votes, when they did not vote it. They're saying 12 percentage of X total votes did not vote, right? Again, they are saying in this election there are only two candidates. So if you consider two candidates A and B, there are two candidates, right? Again, they are saying the winner by obtaining 45% of total votes, right? So if you consider A as a winner, A is a winner, he would be getting 45 percentage of X, they are saying, right? And if X is revealed by 2000, so we can say that the votes obtained by A minus B is equal to nothing but given as 1000. Right. Now they are saying the total number of votes is. We have to find the value of x now. Right. See here what is happening is nothing but 12% of x did not vote. Right. But it is 100%. So how many of them have been voted? Is nothing but 100 minus 12. It becomes 88 percentage of x have voted their votes. Right. And this one again A would be getting 45% of x. Then B would be getting how much? 88 of them voted. 45% is gone to A. Then B would be getting 88 minus 45, which is not but 43 percentage of X would be getting, right? 88 minus 45 is another 43. But we know that votes by A minus B is equal to 2000. So just we have to substitute the values. It comes obtained by A is nothing but 45 by 100x minus 43 by 100x, which is equal to 2000. Then you get 2x by 100 is equal to 2000. Right? Here 2 and 2 get cancelled, becomes 1000, which implies x is equal to nothing but 100,000. Right? So total votes is nothing but 100,000. So answer option C. Right? Going to next question. Next question. In election, 10% of voters on the voter list did not cast votes and 60 voters cast a ballot paper blank. There was only two candidates. The winner was supported by 47% of voters in the list and he got 308 voters more than his rival. The number of voters on the list was. Okay, first to understand the question. They're saying that in election, 10% of the voters on the voter list did not cast their vote. Means we first would consider the total votes. Okay, we have voted. Okay, total number of votes is equal to nothing but x, which is nothing but 100%. Right? In this one they are saying 10% of them did not voted. Right? 10% of x did not voted. Again they are saying 60 voters cast a ballot paper blank and 60 voters have kept their blank paper. Right? Again they are saying there are only two candidates. Means in the voter there are only two. Right? A and B, if you consider. Then they are saying the winner was supported by 47% of the voters. If you consider A as a winner, if A is a winner, then he is getting 47% of X. They are saying. Again, they are saying he got 308 votes more than his rival. Then we can say that A minus B. It's not votes obtained by A and B is nothing but given as 308. Right? Again, they are saying the number of votes on the list was. We have to find the value of X now. First see here what is happening is nothing but 47% of x is gone to A and A minus B is nothing but 308. Then B would be getting how much is nothing but 47% of x minus 308. Right? In the total votes, first it is gone to not voting the votes and 60 of them left blank and A and B it was given. Right? So if we add all of this, nothing but total votes. Right? First we consider 60. 60 of them did kept the blank paper and 10% of them did not vote. So 10% of x plus other two given to A and B, right? It's nothing but 47% of x plus 47% of x minus 308 is nothing but total votes x only, right? First to subtracting minus 308 and 16, it gets as 308 minus 60. 8 and it comes 24, right? It becomes minus 248 plus it is 1% of x 47 and 47, right? We'll be adding this one percentages to get 47 and 10. It becomes 410, which is nothing but 104% of x. It becomes 104 by 100 into x, which is nothing but x, right? So substitute the value 104 by 100 minus 1, it becomes nothing but 4 by 100 x is equal to nothing but 248. Then we get the value of x is equal to nothing but 248 into 100 by 4. One side goes 162, which is equal to nothing but 6200. So total number of votes were only 6200. So answer is option B. Come to next question. In the election, only two candidates A and B contested. 30% of the voters did not vote, and 69 voters were declared as invalid. The winner A got 4,800 votes more than his opponent. Thus, he secured 51% votes of a total votes on the voter list. Percentage of votes of a loser candidate B out of the total votes on the voter list is. Okay, first we understand the question. They're saying that in the election, only two candidates A and B contested. So if you consider two A and B, right? In this one, 30% of the voters did not vote. So first we'll be considering the total number of votes in the voter list is nothing but X, which is nothing but 100%. Now they're saying, and this one, 30% of X did not vote. Again they are saying 1600 voters were declared as an invalid. Again they are saying 1600 considered as an invalid. Right, again they are saying the winner A is a winner now, right? Got 4,800 votes more than his opponent. So we consider that A minus B is nothing but 4,800, right? Again they are saying thus he secured 51% of votes of total voters on the voter list. So he would be getting 51% of X, right? Again they are saying percentage of votes of a loser candidate or B out of the total votes on a voter list. So B we have to find it in terms of percentages, how much we have to find it out. But we know that A minus B is not like 4,800, right? Then B would be getting how much is nothing but 51 percentage of X minus 4800, right? And this one should be converted into percentage. For this one, you have to find the value of X now. What is X as the total votes, right? Which is 100%. In that one, 30% is considered as an not voted, and 1600 was considered as an invalid. And A is getting 51%, and B is getting 51 percentage minus 4,800. So by adding it, we can find the value of X, right? First, we have to consider the 1600 plus 30% of X, percentage of X plus E would be getting 51 percentage of X plus B is getting 51 percentage of X minus 4,800 is nothing but total votes, which is nothing X. First we'll be subtracting it. 4,800 1600, it becomes 4,800 minus 1600, it becomes 0023, which is nothing but minus 3200 plus percentages. We'll be adding all the percentages. 30, 51, 51. It becomes 2. It becomes 13, right? Plus 132. Percentage of X is not by 100 into X is nothing but equal to X. So just substitute the values. 1 minus 132 by 100 you get as 32 by 100. X is nothing but 3200. Then we have to find the value of X, right? 1 side goes 1, 100 then we get the value of X is equal to nothing but 10000, which is nothing but 10,000. We got the value of X, right? By that one, we can find the value of 51% of x. Then 51% of x is nothing but equal to 51 by 100 into 10,000. Right? Here, two zeros get cancelled, which is nothing but 5100. Right? Again, b is getting minus 4800. So, and then subtract it, it becomes 5100 minus 4800. It becomes nothing but 300. Right? We have to convert this one everything into percentages. Right? So 300 of x, we have to find it out in terms of percentages. It becomes 300 by 10,000 into 100. Right? These two zeros get cancelled. This two get cancelled, which is nothing but equal to 3%. So the percentage votes of a loser is nothing but 3%. Option B. Right? Come to next. In an election between two candidates, one got 55% of the total valid votes and 20% of the votes were invalid. If the total number of votes were 7,500, the number of valid votes the other candidate got was. Okay. First, we understand the question. They're saying that in the election between two candidates. So we consider two candidates A and B. Okay. Two candidates A and B. Right. And one got 55% of the total valid votes and 20% of the votes were invalid. Okay. First, we'll be considering one thing: total number of votes. Total votes. The voter list was nothing but 100%. Which one we consider as an X? Okay. And that's one they are saying that 20% of X was nothing but invalid. Alright. Then again, how many valid votes will be getting? 20 minus 100, it becomes 80% of X. That's nothing but valid votes. If you consider this one as an Y, right? Again, they are saying 55% of total valid votes would be given to one candidate, right? So if you consider A, would be getting 55% of valid votes as nothing but Y, right? Again, they are saying if the total number of votes were 7,500, because the X is equal to nothing but 7,500. Okay. Now they are saying the number of valid votes that the other candidate got. So we have to find B would be getting how many number of votes, right? If you consider Y as an 100%, and 100%, A is getting 55%, then B would be getting 45% of Y, right? But we have to find in terms of voters, right? So we have to find the value of Y. What is Y? Is nothing but 80% of X. X is nothing but 7,500. So we first find the value of Y. Y is nothing but 80% of X, which is equal to nothing but 80 by 100 into 7,500, right? These two zeros and these two get cancelled, which is equal to nothing but 8 5 is 40. Just to multiply it, okay? And 8 756 50 becomes 600, right? So by value we got it. Then 45% of Y is how much? Then we have to find the value of 45% of Y, which is nothing but 45 by 100 into 6,000. These two zero get cancelled. Then just multiply it. 5 without 8 becomes 0. Becomes 27, which is equal to nothing but 2700. So number of votes, valid votes that B would be getting is written in option B only, right?